Before 1975, the idea of self-government and independence was a small, glowing ember set in the hearts of a few daring patriots. The idea of being able to shed their own destiny captured their imagination, and these patriots were left with an indelible purpose that inevitably changed the course of the country. Patriots like our founding fathers Michael Somare, Julius Chan, Yambake Okuk, Albert Kiki, Boyamo Sali, John Caputin, Oscar Timur, Thomas Cavalli, and many others. They rejected the status quo and stood against Australia's colonial imposition. Through Melanesian consensus, the founding fathers were able to achieve a mostly peaceful transition, albeit facing opposition from Australia and other Indigenous leaders who felt that we were just not ready for independence in 1975. The winds of change ignited the flickering ember into a raging flame, embodied in groups like the Bully Beef Club, the Mataungan Association, Pangu Party, and People's Progress Party. The resolve of our founding fathers was that independence was the best thing for the nation. In 1971, as the country prepared for self-government, a young central lass called Susan Karika designed the PNG flag. In 1972, Australia's Prime Minister, Gough Whitlam, expedited the decolonization process, and independence ensued on September 16, 1975. For the first time, the PNG flag designed by Karika was raised and the Australia flag was respectfully lowered, not torn down. Independence was the dawn of a new era where PNG leaders would be in control to govern and determine their destiny, replacing a generation of Kiaps, Luluwais, and Tortals that came before them. There was no bloodshed, but a peaceful transition marked by mutual respect, grace, and humanity. From 1964, when Indigenous leaders sat in the House of Assembly for the first time to participate in national decision-making, to 2025, it has become painstakingly obvious that the values that underpinned our pursuit of independence, our ethical framework, so completely captured in the preamble of our Constitution, have been lost. Today, politics is fickle, volatile, and parochial. Decisions lack altruism and are not in for the common good. The political leadership has miserably failed to set the tempo for the country to fully appreciate the gravity of being independent, with freedom of speech and the right to vote. In PNG, although we are endowed with natural resources, we are not economically independent. Many of our citizens live hand to mouth, and we are beggars in our own country. This stark reality has left the masses disenchanted, rather than feeling empowered and purposeful. 50 years on, and we have come to a critical fork in the road that will determine our destiny as a nation and the future of our children. In honoring our visionary leaders and founding fathers, we adopt a heart of gratitude to say thank you for the part that they played during a time, being selfless and thinking about the next generation. Today, it is up to each and every one of us to carry on the legacy of these founding fathers and aspire for economic independence in a more complex time with a population almost 10 times what it was in 1975. To Papua New Guinea, happy 50th independence.